You got everything, right?
Yep.
Recording?
Yeah, recording.
Oh my gosh.
You little insignificant fuck! Come on, machine! Fight me like the animal!
Manipulate it to... Yeah, if I get too close to that white knight, that headless latex creature, it's gonna rush me, and then I'm pretty much done for there.
It's everything you got!
Don't tell me I'm gonna try like...
And he is ignoring me.
Okay, it's not moving. I can probably move up a bit more like this. Please, stop!
Huh, good.
Yeah. Reload!
Also, I did he's doing.
The post-transfer screen pose.
I'm just doing a Gabriel voice lines and you're just ignoring me.
I was like literally trying to focus on not getting transferred by that fella. But yeah, funny. When I get Ultra Kill, I'm definitely going to be doing a playthrough on it. You can 100% bet on that. And yes, I will probably be playing on the higher difficulties. There's the Roomba.
Are you ever gonna be rank it?
Maybe. Yes.
Good luck then.
I know the prime souls are gonna be a bitch. I actually zoned out there. Also, I can still move the robot even though I'm in a game over sequence.
Interesting. When you say that transfer is a 50-50, then the continuous is, well, I see always rolls for the Latex creature.
Well, it depends really on the type of latex creature. Some are guaranteed to where you'll lose your consciousness. Others, not so much. It really depends on the latex creature. Also, I'm actually going to try this. Some fancy stuff.
Yeah.
Because this is technically the post chase. I'm going to put this here. Because further away. There we go. Succeeded, the door has opened. Oh, god damn it.
I think you should backtrack and save.
I can't. It's locked.
Oof.
The best way of...
Also, have you reached the photos?
I don't think those photos actually have anything of note. the best way of getting the robot here is by running up against the tank. Oh wait, hold on, there's a wall there. I have to guide it over. I have to like guide it up to the top here. This is sort of the game's way of suddenly teaching you the mechanic that the game doesn't really mention at all because this type of puzzle only shows up this one time. But the game does let you know immediately how these things work. I wonder how close I was getting transferred. Because you can displace the robot quite easily. As the robot will try and move in whatever direction it feels it can. And then once you get here, it has as simple as a 1, 2, 3. Good game.
The game just show you otherwise.
Nailed it. Oh, please do not be dead. Because I did everything correct. Also, there's no real timer. You can just look at this photo.
Huh. Nice.
Just TF. There's like a spy meme quote. Thank you. Okay, do not be dead. And I did everything correct. So Pearl's dead. Oh, thank God. Literally, the reason the first one gets me so hard is because of how long of a delay there is. For here though, you'll know if you got it.
Also, how you notice that the burrow is dead or not?
Well, for one, Pearl doesn't mention it. I don't think it gets mentioned that much anywhere. You know about the map, that little base thingy that they have? That's actually not a mask, it's actually body. It's actually what's maintaining their body.
Oh.
You remember those photos? Those dead dark latex creatures? If you break their mask, it pretty much instantly gets rid of them.
Oh.
Yeah, no electricity weapon needed. And the black arms know that. The industry and the black arms know that. And I'm sure it's for, at least in the game multiplayer. Yes, here I am talking about one of my games. There's a special role that you can, a special industry type role that you can play, known as the mask shooters. These soldiers in particular are equipped with special scopeless rifles that have some soft auto-aiming properties. Similar auto-aim guns from Cyberpunk, the smart guns. Basically, aim at a dark creature, and the bullet knows where to go.
Interesting.
However, the bullets they're not normal bullets they're firing. They're more particularly like small explosive charges that's enough to break their mask. so it's highly ineffective against other latex creatures and, of course, humans and machines as well.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I know you read the text while I was talking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Of course, Colin doesn't know they're not dead.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Continue. Alright.
Mm-hmm. Also, what do like the coin transfer like when he touching him, instantly?
It's complicated.
Ah.
For one, I think for how latex creature transferring works, is that it's sort of a conscious decision. Despite Pearl mentioning that holding on to him would be a bad idea, I think many latex creatures, creatures like latex creatures like Pearl, and even demonstrated later on in special, the hyena boss. It's a conscious decision if you want to transfer someone. In fact, there's a latex creature later on. In fact, the little dark latex pups seen in special, although kind of a bad example because they can't really transfer you, in special, you can literally go up to one that's lying down and you can literally pet it, and it doesn't even care one bit. In fact, this is even further demonstrated when you don't even have full trust with Pro in special, because if you're lucky, Pro, you can actually directly interact with Pro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. 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 Mm-hmm.
Hey, Keith.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
I said Keith. I clapped right when the text showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Wake the fuck up! There we go. What?
Yep.
Please don't go click this whole little instance that I just did. Make it into a book vid.
Yes, it's in that video.
Yeah.
You can just clip it.
Yeah. You read the text, right?
Mm-hmm.
See? Oral's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Yeah.
You?
Yeah. Yep. Also, that is the first time I see like coin expressions.
Colin does have like a few expressions. He has one where he's in water as well, and he also has different expressions on the various transfers. Also, I'm gonna quickly. Continue.
Yep.
Pearl is not wrong.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Continue.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Yeah, see?
Oh.
Yeah, because sharp weapons barely do anything to latex creatures, including dark ones. But blunt versus their mask, as tough as it is it can be broken. And like I mentioned, break their mask, they die instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Continue.
Yep. 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 Slimy ghost.
Yeah. Now, what actually happens isn't really well mentioned, but one piece of artwork, fan art that I saw, is that Pearl had a little bit of the greenish drip off of them, and Dr. K, I kid you not, slipped on it and whammed his head on the locker, knocking himself out. Yeah.
I expected that to just punch him.
Yes, reading the text,
Yeah.
got done reading it. Alright, I'll continue.
Yep.
And now you can see why weapons are highly ineffective against light creatures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, there. Yeah. He actually confirms it. So technically it is official.
Why they like Tupo don't know his name?
Yeah, Pearl doesn't know his name. Same thing with Special. No, but I believe at the end of the game, when they're on equal terms, it is confirmed that they know each other.
Huh. I mean, is there like Dr. K like name revealed like into anywhere?
I think so. I don't remember. I have to look back at some old footage and actually mention if anywhere, ask if anywhere is actually mentioned. I'm also going to check your Steam discussion that you made about the dark latex creature, black latex creature, and white and light latex creatures they need that you mentioned.
Mm. Also, I'm very curious from what name the K standing for.
I'm curious too. It never gets mentioned anywhere. But I believe it might get revealed via through a secret somewhere in Special.
How old is a special?
Special has pretty much almost double the number of rooms. That also means there's also double the amount of transfers.
But how long is the special in development?
I don't know really. For one, special is much larger than the original from the footage I've seen. For one, not only is there a new boss, the dev also actively is going out of their way to add new content.
Ah, neat.
Yeah. Also more Kuro scenes. There's also more scenes with Dr. K as well, albeit he's not revealed initially. His silhouette, his character icon is instead replaced with sort of a shadow. You don't see him directly nearly as often. And Kuro in particular also has a bigger presence as well.
And did you do, and I guess you already played special and you did videos?
I have done special videos on special, however, they're very outdated, and they're not the full version, and they're the very outdated prototypes.
Did you also play the 3D version?
Yes, I did play the 3D version, and you were there as well.
Yeah.
Which, yes, as soon as I get the opportunity, I am going to do as soon as the 3D version is finished, I'm doing a full playthrough of 3D.
I remember you just struggled on the Alpha War fight and then just out F4 exit the game and never touch it again.
Yeah, even on special, on the 2D special, I struggled on the encounter, but on the revamped version, the encounter is much easier. To balance this out though, the arena is much smaller. Yep, continue.
Yep.
And there it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Also, why into every computer screen I see a BSOD?
I don't know, it's different every time. Remember the cameras in the first white latex territory?
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones were also there as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Continue.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like that scene.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. Yep.
Then I think once Pro... Okay, never mind, you don't get the rumble room.
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And that's Dr. K, by the way.
Oh. Yep. 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 What happens when you go outside?
Well, remember the pale virus that Dr. K mentioned about how there's no guaranteeing that colon happens to be a carrier?
Yeah.
Yeah, because considering that the virus is pretty much gone, if colon goes outside and he happens to be carrying it, like the human elites that were mentioned, yeah, they're not going to survive.
So technically, Coin starts the epidemic again.
Yes. However, of course, like Dr. K mentioned, there's no guaranteeing it. All the humans in the photos, they could be infected or not. There's no guaranteeing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Continue.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then colon, I think that's colon talking, I think. I don't know.
Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I actually don't know which lines of dialogue are actually mentioned by the character. Also, you can't go back. He says, "Where are you going?" And then you can talk to Pearl if you want.
And when you go to out of doors?
You can actually go through them.
Ah.
Text. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. He already.
Wrong.
What?
I mean, Pearl is not wrong. Pretty much through the whole game, Colton has been playing with those shorts. And let alone in special, their reasoning for being there actually is explained a bit more. If you go back and watch my old change special vids or watch an all transfers vid, there are two transfers in particular, well, three technically, that explain the reasoning for these shorts. For one, they're not just normal clothing items, they're specialized and subject-oriented ones. Through certain laser triggers, they can activate a transfer fallback, transfer alert, transferring the subject on the spot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was also not the case for the Minecraft, what I remember.
Yes. Also, I'm just realizing it now. Look at Pearl's right ear. Here and the computer. I know the reasoning. It's because the computer is a bit higher above than the character layers than Pearl directly.
Yeah.
Above the characters.
Yeah.
Okay, progress.
Mm-hmm. He just realized it right now. After.
I think so.
After out of time. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Yeah.
So go ahead.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
He actually doesn't mention it anywhere. Dialogue.
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hello. Oh yeah, this is where the photos of Dr. K are at post-transfer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. Huh. Yep.
Paul.
How did he even get the conscience? How did he keep the consciousness?
It's a similar result. Okay, so the latest sample falls under a similar thing. For one, like I mentioned, it's a coin flip. Dr. K got lucky. Hence why he still has his consciousness. Next photo, which will be the last one.
Also, why he did it to Toyoso? Like, he was also sick?
No, if you remember, okay, he meant, I don't think it got mentioned here in Classic. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but during the riot, Dr. K was also injured. So he used the latest sample, the K sample, I think it's referred to in Special.
Mm-hmm.
So he transferred himself, his wounds were healed. And like I mentioned before, the reason that Dr. K wears a mask, wears that gas mask, is to block out his heightened senses.
Senses? What senses? Like?
His smell and his taste. It's primarily his smell.
Oh, like he stinks? Like, or...
No, I think he ends up smelling something else. Anyways, continue.
I just noticed it that he looks like Colin Bud with red eyes.
Yeah. The best
Yeah.
photo.
Yeah.
Here's the last photo.
Just a bud again.
Anyways,
There's a lot of bad shots in this game.
that makes sense. A camera.
Mm-hmm. So what happened when you enter with that glass?
Nothing.
Interesting.
Oh, cool, you can actually move it, even though it doesn't go anywhere. You want to open the gate? Wait, yes. That opens up the door in the fire room. Closed. Nothing happened. Huge garden scissors.
Yep.
Also, before I go ahead and continue onwards, I might as well mention as well,
Yeah.
in the bad ending where Pearl freaking dies, Colin actually grabs a pair of those shears that were in the previous, in Dr. K's room.
Yeah.
In Special, in Classic, he doesn't have a sprite for holding them, but in Special, he does. Dr. K even gets an extra bit of expression, because there is no other samples, and although, and Dr. K is an organic type latex creature, meaning he's not like Kuro, he doesn't transfer very directly.
Mm-hmm.
There are only a few latex creatures I know that have a few latex creatures, not including Dr. K, that transfer in a more unique way. For one, I presume, for the element of the dragon, the crystal dragon, I presume is some kind of radiation of sorts, a very fast-acting one. The ones that I've seen both on the crystals and in Special, their dragons touch. The same thing with the hyena mother or hyena boss. If you happen to get scratched by the hyena mother, you end up getting transferred. It's self-explanatory. But Dr. K does the same thing too in special. Well, at least in the bad ending.
Interesting.
Yeah, because this is seen both in both versions of the ending, in both male and female. Dr. K does a scratch.
Also, I noticed that the Dragon Balls also don't have much like screen time, even when it shows as the intelligent creature.
Yeah, the Crystal Dragon and the Alpha both don't get that much screen time. Though the Crystal Dragon does get a little bit more screen time. For one, there's a scene in Special where the boss quite literally breaks its hand through the roof or through a wall, I'm not sure, and practically does the touch transfer that I mentioned.
I see.
Yeah. There's I don't know what to say. Thank you, Kuro. I think that's actually, I think as well, there's still no confirmation because, once again, all the humans that we've seen in this game all share the same pale coloring. Continue?
I thought out of time that is the art style.
Which it actually is the art style. For one, if I go to, I'm going to tab out briefly. See right up here, Colin's coloring, this is some other artwork made by someone else, which is official artwork. You can tell Colin has a different color scheme. Skin color is different. And which although it's never confirmed as the full version of the image, as you can tell, the coloring looks very similar.
Yeah. Also, that is a big workshop.
Actually, these are just point store stuff. Back to the game itself.
Yeah. Like face or body? Yep.
I think like in classic, Holden actually is carrying it, but in special, it's not mentioned.
Yeah, we can continue. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
And more for. Yep. Yep.
Hello, YY. I'm literally not going to touch anything on my keyboard. I'll always find that cutscene very funny.
Like it's scripted like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's scripted. Even if you mash, the cutscene will still play out the same.
Okay.
You can.
Yeah. You can continue.
But it's hard to tell under his mask.
Mm-hmm.
I tried.
So what happened when you unmask a Puro?
I don't think it's actually possible. While it is fan art of her without their mask, canonically, like I mentioned, if their mask breaks, they die. Okay, so Paro says the same thing. It's the YY.
Yep.
Continue. Also, I think this is oh yeah, this is the security photo of the YY. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is the exact same hallway.
Oh.
Yeah. Because, see, there it is. Camp.
Yep. Yep. It almost looks like Pokemon.
Honestly, it does kind of look like that almost. What's to say? I'll get you next time. Yeah, I think that was written by Dr. K. So not. Oh, I think K. Oh. Good. So. Because I got the ending, I'm gonna go save here. And then Burrow comes with.
Yep.
So, I still find the funniest thing that has occurred so far in this whole playthrough.
Do you see
It would be.
Sorry.
Would be the first transfer game over. Like, we're still going.
Also, it's a tower? The work facility?
Yes, it's a whole ass tower. For one, we started up on the very top, the warehouse, the very upper floor where the subjects and I presume some of the samples are kept.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyways, you can't talk to Pro here.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Oh, I think that's actually a translation error right there.
I don't see.
Getting,
Ah.
yeah. Getting, I don't.
Yeah, I see that.
Well,
Yeah, it's a G and it's swapped.
yeah.
Critical. Yep. Like that's not the error. Like in what language is the origin of the game?
Chinese. I think Japanese, as a matter of fact. In fact, I think if I scroll down, yeah, right here. This is all the developer's original language. By the way, just wanted to point that out. Even the video here confirms it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep.
Right here. Now there is a password. He is correct. Oh, hey look, YY again.
Mm-hmm. It's so tiny.
Not anymore.
It definitely looks like Pokemon.
Yeah. Now, this puzzle... Okay, yeah, this puzzle is kind of wonky, to say the least. What? Just the what? The floor where these members may hold the key. There's a thick liquid inside.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of doesn't look like it, but not waste water. Kind of a little late for that. Yeah.
Well, it's not like Latex creature like very vulnerable to water.
Yeah. Well, most of them are slowed down, primarily ones with fur. Like fur here.
Or you can simply like eliminate the Latex creature with the water.
And mostly, like the latex creatures know how to swim. We see that with Pearl, and there's also the fact that the aquatic ones exist. As yes, they're all. If you remember in our Minecraft Changed video, aquatic latex creatures can survive on land.
Also, I saw that one of the Thunderstone's guys like literally killed you like onto shooting with the water gun. Remember? Show with me.
Oh wait, wasn't it in Minecraft?
Roblox.
Chemstar. Even then, that game is an entirely different beast that I don't even think is related to which isn't even related to Changed at all. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. This puzzle is just kind of so I'm just going to wrong button.
You playing it treehouse.
Okay, so people play this game because of furries. Okay, code should be that indeed too. 0815.
Yeah. You later.
Yeah, because in the actual game, you actually have to guess the last digit.
Wow.
Yeah. Continue?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
There.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't Dev was self-aware. The game there was just being a little self-aware. Or in fact, they literally couldn't figure out a solution because, might I add, this puzzle isn't exactly mentioned that well. Because, believe it or not, there are hidden digits thrown all over the place. It's primarily in this room here, because it's like they're actually hidden all over the place. There, this room also. I think this is kind of the clue, but I don't think that's it.
Interesting.
Yeah. Huh. Cleaning supplies. Because like I don't even know.
Also, what is that star?
What the intent.
What is that star?
A decorative plastic style. It looks vaguely familiar. Anyways, that's Pro.
Yep.
Also, I noticed Pro right here is actually in one frame of his walking animation.
Mm-hmm.
Progress.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Yep. 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 Betrayal.
Yeah, he's referring to the betrayal ending right there.
Yeah. Continue. Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there it is. I think the reason why is because the game kind of expects you to stand right here. Here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Text.
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Those doesn't say, yeah, those doesn't say. And there's more only described, not visually shown. Which I know in special, this photo will be shown.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which, yeah.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Just, see here.
Mm-hmm.
Probably one of those boxes. Anyways, this is the ground floor as the thing refers to it as. Also, Poe is actually following you, and he's actually very important here.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And Poe doesn't have much else to say. And so, what you want to do is keep Poe up close. Then.
Oh my-
See the grid. And there's the sprite that I was talking about, the upset Pro sprite I was talking about. That's what I was talking about in the prior time we were here.
Yeah.
The hardest part of this room really is just avoiding the latex piece. Kind of want to position yourself correctly. I'm pretty sure I walked into it. You want to keep Pearl next to you. Then
Yep. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
also, hilariously, just gonna mention this real quick. If you actually don't get thrown over and run back to Burrow, he actually has some funny dialogue to mention why did you come back to him. Yeah. I'm probably not going to end up getting it, but if I do fail to throw, I will go back to just go to dialogue.
Yeah. Yep. 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 Ah!
I wasn't expecting the enemies to come from the front as well. Oh, god damn it. Also, that type is known as Cerberus. Self-explanatory on why it's called that.
Once again?
That type of transfer is called Cerberus.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you know your Greek mythology, you should know what that's referring to.
Mm-hmm. I just watched a God of War, so yeah, I know.
Yeah, the three-headed dog.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one just ran past Peron and just said, fuck that. Also, those types actually won't go away. They don't dissipate away like the other drones do.
Mm-hmm.
Don't. I hit space. I hit space. I hit space on Pearl. I don't even know what happened there.
Because the brush was in your way.
Yeah, that might have been the reason. So I'm gonna take the upper route. I think I'm gonna try and shield right now. Yeah. Let's slow down but Pearl got close. I was still leaking, so I couldn't turn around.
There are a lot of them.
Yeah. probably like. Nice throwing, bro. I got chucked right into it.
I just put a. Oh god, what have I done?
I've never been transferred like that, by the way. I have witnessed thousands of game overs in a variety of different games. And yet, that is the funniest one I've witnessed. Also, I could have gotten thrown over, so I think I was just stuck in an animation. So Poro couldn't throw me when I pressed space. So, run. I got chucked right into it again! Alright, it's gonna be one of those montages. And then I proceed to get screwed over anyways. And make a montage, me getting transferred over and over and over. Wait, Poro got body blocked! He got body blocked by the like getting me when he's trying to run over to me. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's my reason for slowing down, I guess. It's like when they go on a line, it makes it hard.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that was right next to me.
Yep.
The home was literally strange.
Yep.
The best.
Yep. 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 Wait, really?
Yeah, for one, the dark latex creatures that we encountered back at the beginning of the earlier parts of the game don't share the same exact intelligence, hence why they don't talk. Excluding the crystal dragon, and the elder dragon, that's an exception.
But they should be friendly to Puro, no?
Don't know. Know why they're not friendly to Poro. I think it's because Poro is just different. I don't know.
Yeah.
Continue.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Also don't forget save.
I know, just wanted to see what Poro has to say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we have a few final photo sets.
Also, hello, Dave.
I think it's because of the blue eyes, but even then, this is not Dave Anderson who we were thinking of.
Yeah.
Also, I also think as well, in terms of the art style, every character is depicted with only with only 4 fingers. It's the thumb and main, the two of the fingers are combined, and the pinky is left alone. Or that could be just part of transferring. You don't get to see that much of human character with all fingers.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
Nope.
Yep. Yep. Ooh, so cute.
There's no guarantee that he kept his conscience, though. Just saying.
I would risk that.
Understandable. Okay, this final part is kind of just a bitch. So I'm just gonna... Wait.
I barely see that.
Understandable.
Maybe you can show out onto a smaller one.
I can show you. I can show off in the museum when all the transfers, which I plan on doing anyways. I immediately fucked it up. I think I might have fucked up here. No. Okay, now I definitely have. Watch. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. See? Got it. Here's a funny scene. I always find this cutscene so funny. And he just casually walks across the ice with no issue at all.
Yeah. Continue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. We know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. 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 I don't know what is the padding.
I think they're referring to the paw pads because Pearl is shown to have them in special. In fact, all latex creatures, including Dr. K, though he's not really a latex, full latex creature,
Mm-hmm.
has. Continue.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because when I step on these ones, wait, I think I fucked up. I was saying I did fuck up.
It looks like the experiment. I forgot the number.
Experiment 10. I think Experiment 10 was based on the Crystal Wolf transfers,
Huh.
but I'm not.
Experiment 9 is, I guess, is record of 10.
Mm. I don't know. Minecraft change has no relation to the actual change.
Really?
So whatever. Yeah, not an official. It wasn't made officially by Dragon Snow.
Interesting.
I think I fucked up. I absolutely did fuck up. Yep, that happened.
Also, it almost looks like you stuff yourself.
Yeah. Wait, I think I went the wrong way. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's actually not possible to soft lock yourself. Holy. Don't I? I think like if I go here. Oh wait, that's the. You just play with the transfer. Can't go back. So blocking your path. Wait, goddamn, I messed up again. And I think. Yeah, I did mess up. Yeah, I did mess up. Fails to take into account hitboxes. They're kind of meant to go right here and then. You discover that you are trapped. You can't go up, you can't go down. I do like how the developer purposely used a soft lock here.
Yeah.
Because all the other soft locks in the game, you can actually usually result in a transfer.
Also, what happened when you continue?
Yeah, I can't move, it's because it's a cutscene. Wait for it. Oh, is here to help.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I actually don't even know if any of those are actually, if it's possible to pass. Maybe if you read the text.
Mm-hmm.
Then Burrow carries you to the exit.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I'm pretty sure if. Oh wait, no, I don't see a possible solution. Because if you go through the bottom route, you're going to touch the bottom crystal. Because there's that crystal there in the middle is perfectly blocking your route. Plus, as well, even though there's a wall there, if you go up, you're going to bump into the other crystal. Meaning there's actually, without moving the small crystal, without readjusting the puzzle, there's literally no way of getting there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. 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 Mm-hmm.
And then this is the final room of the game.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Yep.
Dialogue.
Yep. Yep.
Dialogue. Anyways, as Poro mentioned, they're extremely sensitive, so what we're going to do is this. Not that. Not freaking that. Not freaking that at all. Alright, that's them two. A bit too slow. Okay, yeah, you can just walk. A bit too slow. I think you're definitely going to need to run. Lead. But I feel like this is where my permadeath run would end if I wasn't doing segmented. Oh, got it! I trapped myself. Oh. Yeah, this is definitely where the permadeath run would end. The permatransfer run would end.
Oof.
It's so stressful. I ran into that small crystal right there in front of the other big one. And then didn't realize. I still was too late. Also, you can technically soft light yourself by doing this. What?
And to the Puro faces, just what the fuck you doing?
Let me try it again. What? How does that transfer me? I'm not even touching the crystal. I'm not even touching it. What on? I've never seen this before.
That's wonky.
I think that's actually a soft lock prevention. I think that's some kind of soft lock prevention. Like, technically speaking, when you run down, you touch this particular. So I believe right here is some kind of soft lock prevention. All this area right here is soft lock prevention. Where are you going? So I'm pretty sure as soon as you touch as soon as you touch the first crystal, this first crystal transfer area is like extended to be mega.
Interesting.
Bumped into the other one. Doesn't help that my chin is itchy. I was too slow on reacting. Bumped into the other one. There we freaking go! Yes, I pressed space on that control. There we freaking go again. That's it. I bumped into it again! How did I not get transferred, by the way? How? How did I not?
I don't know.
God. Once again, and if I was running on emulator, save state, baby. Yeah, you know I would save state here. Here, but I'm on legit hardware, so I can't.
Is it possible to play on emulator?
Not sure. Oh my god, I did it!
Nice. Yep.
Also, one suggestion I would hope that the dev would do for this final room is adding a save point right there, here at the very end, so you can actually see all three endings without needing to look at through that final room again.
Yeah. Yep.
Continue.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep. Yep. Groven? Like, how long?
I think the entirety of change takes place approximately through, I presume, at least 2 days. For one, at the start of the game, it's day, and at this point, it's nighttime, and then when you get one of the endings where you leave, it's shown it's day again.
Oh.
Yeah. And so I think the events of the game all take place in at least 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Oh, here's dialogue.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You knew I had to check, of course. Or? Okay, dialogue. Oh, in fact, you can't even run in this final room. Yeah. Around bullet holes.
Mm-hmm. 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 Right, did they just date execution?
No, remember the riot that I mentioned?
Yeah.
And that only shown on special. Yeah, if you remember, people came in wanting a cure, so they shot up the whole place. which I feel like is a dumbass decision, even in the Blackguard in general would facepalm at such an idea. Like, I kid you not, he would actually do that because, for one, like, just sure, he makes a bunch of viruses, but at least it's cure ready just in case. Case
Yeah.
of shit goes wrong. Oh, he's not a dumbass. Here's the final scene.
Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. 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 Yep.
Anyways, oh, the game will auto move Colburn down there.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hello, Dr. K.
And War of Text begins.
Yeah. Okay, before I go ahead and progress through, once again, there's no guaranteeing that Colin was actually carrying the coronavirus, because as seen in special, Dr. K is also unsure if Colin actually is carrying it, super hesitant about it. On the few times he actually shows up directly, he doesn't just instantly go for it, not taking any chances. He's still human after all, or even underneath his fluffy body.
Interesting.
How did I do that? Because there's no guarantee that Colin actually is carrying a world-ending virus. He could just be a normal person. But I understand Dr. K's reasoning. Like, if I didn't know I was carrying a world-ending virus, is like, if I was in Dr. K's position and there was someone who may or may not be carrying a world-ending virus, I would be hesitant too, and I'm pretty sure you would be too.
Like, why not like also do some tests? Like if you have the virus or not.
Well, remember, during the riot, all of Dr. K's equipment was destroyed, so there's no confirming or denying it. And plus, as well, they can't just wing it for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, continue. Yep. 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 Like, is ever mentioned that his name?
Colin's name isn't mentioned anywhere in the game. Kind of. Okay, Colin's name never gets mentioned anywhere in the game. However, let me go ahead and tab out again. Out of the game real quick. This little copper coin right here, if you manage to get this to max level, oh, you actually get to learn Colin's name. Sure, I never got this all the way up, which I plan on trying to do eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I plan on getting all the cards necessary to max out the copper coin, paying to platinum Colin coin, and so I can have it on my profile. Continue?
Yep. 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 Yep.
And there's the failed sample.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Now you see the reason why the latex creatures exist. They're there to stop the virus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But as we showcased, the antidote went wrong. Horribly wrong, as a matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. Depends really on the way you look at it.
It just turns you to 40.
Continue.
Yeah.
And then there's this potential carrier that I was talking about.
What's hold on?
Alright.
continue. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. 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 And that's again.
Actually, the more impact purposeful. Well, that's actually not a translation error.
Ah.
Yeah, I'll even DM you this exact line. So it's like this. Neither I nor all of my colleagues, or just all my colleagues. Actually, I think that is a translation error. I don't know. We'll have to see in special.
Mm-hmm. Continue.
Well, I have no idea. Okay, I'll go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the riot again that was talked about.
Yeah.
You can tell the riot played a huge part in the Latex creatures getting out.
Yeah.
Continue.
Mm-hmm.
And there it is.
Yep. Yep. Huh?
Yeah, because remember, Dr. K was injured pretty badly, and the sample he, that's what saved him, and he won the coin flip as well.
So that explains why there's no one in the facility.
Yeah. Now, I have no idea if this is true or not. For one, we don't see any dead bodies nor blood. The blood was probably cleaned up by the sweeper in the box, or just dissipating away. I don't know.
I don't know either.
For one, I believe that even if the body is dead, the latex creatures can still transfer it, bringing it back to life, albeit with no memories guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You read the text, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Oh, it's a worldwide?
Yeah, it's a whole worldwide. The hell virus got out, and when it got out, it absolutely fucked everything up. Really, really badly. And when the samples got out, it also ruined everything.
It just didn't like. Is there even like the mod of that kind of virus in the? I forgot that name. The name of the game.
Oh, yeah, I don't. Are you referring to Dazed or some other game transfer game?
No, it's there is a like game and you playing as the virus.
Oh, Blade Inc.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when it comes to the differences between the latex creatures and humans, like in general involving the pale skin and the latex creatures, I find that the latex creatures are, albeit they worked, sure, but they weren't ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah.
Yep. 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 Yep.
I think this is honestly the longest conversation in any game I've ever played.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen long conversations in games, and insert the entirety of Metal Gear Solid 4 right here. Like, if you're not skipping the cutscenes, this game is long.
Okay. Yep. 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 Yep.
Purpose. Moreover, continue.
Yep.
And Dr. K literally also confirmed another thing I mentioned a good long while ago, I think, about how latex creatures usually need a host. And if you remember from the wiki, it also mentioned it as well.
So that is why they transferring a randoms.
Yeah, why they transfer humans, sometimes smaller critters.
They only do it at once, or they just need like one host, and after a while they need another one.
Mm-hmm. It's never mentioned. For one, while we do see plenty of latex creatures in special, I don't think once they get a host, they don't need another one, or they can just do it on a whim.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And the dialogue for Coleman.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Also, that's another translation error right there, the double A.
Yeah, I notice.
Honestly, I think it actually kind of works because, like, Pearl is worried and stuff about what the human would do without him.
Mm-hmm.
And by human, I mean Coleman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Yep.
Up to you.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Wall of talent.
Yeah.
Another great edit that you can just add is wall of text just slowly fading until I say it.
Yeah.
So long. Like, I know this is a very important story beat because this is literally the final moments of the game because they kind of had to because the dev had to drop like everything because in special, I find special a more complete game. But even then, I am quite happy with this game, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Progress.
Yep. Yep.
Terminated. You've been terminated. I don't know why I suddenly thought of Terminator for some reason.
Yep. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many times you've said like that fuck. God damn it. I cannot keep up with my speed. Thank you, Kiwi, for letting me know that you're playing GTA 5 Enhanced.
Yep. 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 Huh, he is right after all.
Yeah, we are very social.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
As long as this fucking conversation is, I think it actually works very well in like letting you know that if you leave, Colin might release the virus and perish anyways, and Carell might fall as well. You leave, you stay with Dr. K, and you break your trust with Pearl.
Yeah.
Yeah, because trust me, if we were in the same, if I was in the same situation, I would be unsure either because I didn't want to ruin the trust of Pearl, and there would be no guarantee if I was doing such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that
Good
for
to know.
space.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Oh, I thought space.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
I beg of you. I might not be even over that on your side.
Yeah. Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. 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 Yep.
Your choice. Maybe or
Yep.
yeah. And they don't force you at all. It's literally your decision.
Yeah. Yep.
Do what you believe is right.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Final decision time. You've decided.
Yeah.
Now, the game doesn't provide you with an option to be indifferent, so you press escape to cancel out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And he is correct.
Yep.
You break your trust with Pearl, or you go out and possibly even die.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
He is correct.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and then this is there. That's also the coin flip thing that I was talking about.
Oh.
Yeah. You see, Dr. K was lucky, like I mentioned, and on almost all instances, there's always that gamble. The consciousness of Colin might have been weakened or lost on many of the game overs.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, like I mentioned. Press space.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Yep.
Of course, he's referring to losing humanity because, you see, Dr. K, being a former human, the disease was easy to treat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And once again, if you remember, the latex creatures turn Colin into a, well, latex creature, or no longer human. So if he was carrying it, it pretty much would have been eliminated.
Yeah.
Which is the same one that he used to transfer himself.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 The happy face.
Yeah. Honestly, I might decompile, change here, and like add all the character facial expressions and some sprites as emotes or stickers to my server.
Neat. If they fit, if they fit to that.
They should. You did read the text, right?
Now I did.
Alright.
Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. Jak the transformation like destroys your psychical body?
I'm unsure. It's complicated, to say the least. We don't see that much on how transferring works. Kind of. Okay, for special, well, there's a mini game where you play as an entirely different human. They wear different pair of shorts and can seemingly use with latex features and go back to being human without any problems.
Oh.
Yeah. However, this human doesn't show up in the original. Well, because, well, he never shows up in the first place. While he looks like Corn, I'm pretty sure his hair is different. He has gold eyes. He's also very different.
Interesting.
Yeah. Continue.
Mm-hmm. Masked Man.
After all, they don't know his name.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bunch of dots.
Mm-hmm.
More dots. Yeah. There it is. There it is.
Yeah. Yep.
If I do carry wires, well,
Yep.
it's worth a shot.
Yep. Yep.
And there it is. The game couldn't show it for obvious reasons, but the game confirms that Colin did nod.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Also, I just saw what changed. Like,
Yeah, I think changed gets mentioned, the game's type, name drop gets mentioned a lot in this final sequence.
mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Also Pro is serious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Say.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Understandable. Yep.
That's not important.
I think that I can definitely tell that Dr. Pro and Dr. K don't like each other very much.
Yeah, there's the whole failed sample thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. Yep. Yep.
Also, I noticed there's an exclamation mark by the I. Not sure if translation error, but eh.
Yeah. Also, I think I gonna make that canon to your games. Implement to your games.
Well, even then, and we don't see much of Trio invasion anyways. Outside of that little side story stuff.
Yeah.
You read this, right?
Yep. Yep.
The doctor is out of practice.
Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm.
You know what would be mildly rage-inducing? The game fucking crashing at this moment.
Yeah.
Long ass wall of text still. And I think it's actually referencing Puro in particular. Or the various dark latex creatures in particular.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
It's using your shorts.
Yeah. Yep.
I think this is actually referring to the fact that the shorts literally couldn't handle all the fact that Horn is now bigger and fluffier.
Yeah.
Or apart.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
And also, continue.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
What? I hope that sound was picked up. I hope that noise was picked up.
I don't know.
Fuck the Velociraptor.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Larry Burrow.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Yeah.
This is still a long ass cutscene.
Yep. 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 Yep.
I actually don't know how many days Colin was actually asleep for.
I don't know neither.
Yeah, because it mentions a few days, so at least in this ending in particular, it mentions more than just 2 days. But I think the entire span of the game takes place across 2 days, up till this final room. You read the text, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Your tail is pressed under your butt. It's already doing numb.
Yep.
Then realization. Tail?
Yeah.
Quit buying home. Up and look at your new body.
Yep.
What? Your mic cut. I literally heard your mic cut out. Like, as difficult as Changed is, it's got a lot of cute scenes.
Yeah.
And I might just get you the game for the hell of it.
Honestly, I don't know if it's possible to get that screenshot with the auto text window.
Well, there's decompiling the game, which shouldn't be that hard because I got the tools necessary. Alright, there's also the fact in the photo gallery you actually get to see all the photos in the game, including any post-transfer screens within the game itself. But even then, I'm going to just decompile the game and show you any post-transfer screens or sequence transfers if they exist.
Mm-hmm. But we're also gonna think that in the end of time that Puro and Dr. Kane simply don't like each other.
Well, even then, they come on equal terms. Both characters come on equal terms. Because even then, the Time Master fucks with a lot of timelines, so when it came to Balloon Wars, while he was still active, and then they couldn't even remember everything that occurred and changed until the Time Master got frickin' marked by the Black Army General in disguise, they end up remembering what happened, the actual events. And it's because in Invasion, the side story, the Black Arms General has a bit of a chat with all 3 of them. don't even think about trying to attack me. They all or blow his brains out. Used to don't even remember anything before he came to this world. But it's not really important to do it. I'll just do it in the notes channel, or we can just recreate, do it there, just to provide the example of the conversation.
Yeah.
Where's somebody going?
Also, to work word of text.
Yeah, and this is so
What?
going, you know,
The video was like about a hour long, and then after the word of text, 2 hours. Yeah. So fluffy.
Colon.
Hmm.
Continue.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Human is so cute. You got that right.
Well, he's no longer human.
Yeah.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Not at all.
Mm-hmm.
You're awake.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Huh. Also, I saw the similarities. Like the K and Koi is very identical.
They are identical. The only difference really is eye color. For one, I know that they're not related. Sure, the fur is similar, but I believe that's just the way of of Dragon Snow drawing fur.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You read the text, right?
Yep. 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 Right?
Yeah, he was just talking about how the bio robot was there for testing the virus and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost the same as a regular human, but it was never alive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm actually gonna look up after this to see if a bio robot is an actual thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and Dr. K also confirms the fact that they only need one host.
Yeah. Yep.
Continue.
Yep. 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 So Coin was lucky on with that coin flip.
Yeah. So I don't know, but there are fact that there are coin flips in the game. I already mentioned as well the male to female, Dr. K. But the hyena boss transfer is also different. When Colton gets transferred, there's a 50-50 coin flip that he'll be male, and the other 50 is female.
Interesting. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if the endings are going to be any different, or they're going to be remaining the same.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. You know?
Yep.
But I was happy still.
Yep. Yep.
What?
Yep.
You suddenly jump up to your bed and I'm gonna send you a vid I just got reminded of. Hopefully I can still find it soon after this.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Just a good old laugh.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty sure Dr. K had the same thing too.
Yep. Yep. It was going to have a new home now.
Well, even then.
And there it is!
Yeah. I just gonna say?
Daisy mentioned it.
Yeah, there it is, it's mentioned. But it leaves out the doctor part, but even then the game already confirms that it's Dr. K.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you read it, right?
Yeah. Yep. 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 Mm. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Mm.
You've really done it.
Yep.
And also, it refers to Pearl now as your new friend.
Mm-hmm.
And continue.
Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Long way.
Yep. 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 Yep.
And also, give me your money. Oh no, never mind. Okay, I thought it was going to transition over to light.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Are you tired, human? Yes, I absolutely am.
So why he keep calling him a human?
Well, Colin's name is never revealed canonically, but Colin is his actual name. I wouldn't be surprised if text is changed later, and it just straight up, instead of the character being referred to as human, and the character is, well, referred to by their actual name.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Yep.
Here comes my old wallpaper. Give me flashbang, right? Flashbang. Aim. This was actually my old wallpaper, by the way, a long, long time ago for my tablet and my computer.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And honestly, I really like it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I actually really like this final screen. It's a nice way of showing the game. In fact, it's even reused for the leave ending, albeit slightly altered. Continue.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Yep.
Also, alongside the Ori OST, I love the change to OST.
Mm-hmm.
And while Ori is more orchestral, change fits very well with its retro style art.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The dots.
Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Emotional stuff. You can turn off the music if you don't want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to continue?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
And so, of course, turn on the music when the scene is done. So you can hear the X final theme.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
I actually don't know if it was meant to be said by Colin or Puro,
Yeah.
but the game will probably confirm that in special.
Mm-hmm.
Then the camera should pan. And that's it. That's the end of the game. And that is changed in its entirety.
Why am I so crying so much right now?
Yeah, go ahead and like pause and recompose yourself, okay?
It's fine.
And like, yeah. Anyways, and that's pretty much the whole game. And oh, minus the extras. God damn it! I'm so far behind. Yeah, I'm moving slow. Yeah, I'm not running, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be running anyways. There's all the photos. Just full. And then the dev.
For me, a China game is a very good.
Yeah. Despite how freaking brutal this game can be, it's actually really good. Sure, it's a little janky, mainly in terms of the AI, but in terms of the game itself, minus all the weird stuff that happens, transfers, this game is really good. Like, similar to Devil Hunter, but both games, despite their weird nature, are damn good games. Oh, but here's the dev talking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You reach the true ending, which many people consider this ending that I got to change to the wolf ending the canon ending.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with them too. It's possibly the best outcome for all three characters. For one, if Colin, of course, could be carrying it, and if he was, it was just neutralized. For Toro, he got a host, even by a robot, and Dr. K, they succeeded in what he was going to do anyways.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But of course, I want to show off everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then of course,
Mm-hmm.
I think this is also like the 6th time I've completed the game.
Yeah. Yeah. You did a save?
Well, I'll get the option to save in a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
he is correct. The game isn't flawless. It has its issues, primarily in terms of some of the occasional jank with the game's pathfinding, alongside some puzzles not being really told that well, or alongside the different plot holes here and there, and like, what the hell is this riot? And Dr. K was formerly human, and so forth.
Yeah. Also,
And there you.
Yeah.
You can say what you're gonna say.
also that you like almost like calling us to Fury.
Well, even then, that's the dev. They're very different anyways. You can tell immediately just by looking at the two images side by side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's the content, X difficulty, and the plot.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. 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 Yep.
Long string of thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then I want to save the game.
Yep.
Okay, I will allow you to save the game here. Thank you again for playing the game. And then you can actually save your game here, which I will go ahead and save here. Goodbye, player. And then they go back to sleep. They're sleeping now, and you can't talk to them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go ahead. Yep, I'll go ahead and run up back up to the top and showcase all the transfers, all the player transfers, and of course, there's the photos when I get around to showing them. Of course, post-transfer screens are left out.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, you'll be able to get a better look at the male Latex transfer. I'm so glad they changed it in the original because every time I see it, yeah. Huh. Oh. Wow. Why do they freeze? Bro. Hey. Of course, that one lasts a bit longer. Then the various photos. Here's a photo I actually did miss on my playthrough. Because after all, there's no guaranteeing that I've gotten every single photo. So I'm glad it's here.
Yeah.
Of course, it shows the Latex creature's DNA splitting. Then the Dr. K photos. And then here's a transfer I missed. And then more photos that I might have missed outside of this one, of course. Of course, the crystal wolves. And then here's the various transfer frames, post-transfer screens, post-game. So yeah, these are the various game over screens.
Yeah.
And here's one that I missed. This one was the crystal dragon in the green area. Because you might have noticed a black crystal. This was one that I missed. I'll keep them on screen for a good while, for like a couple of seconds anyways, so. And then here's another one I missed. This one was after the Elder Dragon, if you touch the crystal at the very bottom before it drops.
Yeah.
And then here's one that I missed. Again, this one was in the vent area. If you stay in the dark for long enough, this little critter will come out, this latex creature will come transfer you.
Interesting.
Yeah. Green eyes. And this is the photo I was talking, set of photos I was talking about of Perot just making it look like Perot just ditches you. Perot's here. Here. Nah, I don't feel like it. But I'm pretty sure it's special. It shows Perot actually eating the latex blob. So it will be considered as two separate sets.
Yeah. If it was like better and it looks like this.
Oh, and here's the first transfer. You get game over in the first room. Just putting to point that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are the warehouse post transfers. And then hey, this is the deep orange room, sitting with Perot.
Yeah.
Not Perot. Oh, and then here's the betrayal ending I was talking about. This is one of the frames, of course.
Mm-hmm.
This is, of course, the easy mode frame that you see at the very end of the easy mode run. And then this is the normal mode version.
Yeah.
Bound column. Roam. There's the circle one that I was talking about. For some reason, the circle in special has antlers for some reason. I don't know why, but there it is. It confuses me because I don't see a reason why there's a change, but eh. And then the Dark Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Frog.
Mm-hmm.
Good Dog. Hug.
Mm-hmm.
Aswolf. Headless Knight. Pearl Carry. And then here's another great image. This is the stay ending where you choose to stay with Dr. K.
Yeah.
And then here are more transfers. Here's the leopard one that I talked about briefly around the library. Yeah, you can tell I can recognize many of the transfers and scenes based on just looking at them.
Mm-hmm.
It's obvious.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's another beginning room transfer.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the Dr. K ending where if you don't save Perot, Dr. K shows up. Yes, a dialogue, and then also, hold on. I think they actually forgot. I think that's either Dr. K's arm, or the game, or the dev forgot to draw Colin's tail. Okay, see right there, the entire part is there, and then it's gone. I think it's either Dr. K's arm, or they legit forgot to draw it. And then here's the first room transfer, the second variant.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's the werewolf syringe at the start, or the black latex, the second part of the warehouse with the dark latex features.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the dark latex mask.
Why did he put to his face?
No idea. Curiosity, I don't know how to make a transfer joke. Instead of going with curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah.
Then, picking up Burrow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then here's the very, and then this is I think the tiger shark. The shark fall in the water. Also, I noticed the tiger shark isn't here for some reason. Don't know why. Yeah, the mermaid shark. Oh, and there's the post tiger shark transfer.
Mm-hmm.
This one could be captioned with "We'll be right back" or something. I don't know. And then the post transfer.
Mm-hmm.
Click. Click Pearl. Click again. And then here's the without the text.
Yep.
And here's the squid dog. And then here's the Bond calling. If you actually go back into the room after the chase, the first room.
Yeah.
And here's the Orca one that I missed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure there are others also. We do this. Pretty sure I missed one. No, I did not. Yeah, that's pretty much all that's here in the museum.
Wait, where's the photo of the Corin and Puro sitting on the city?
I don't know why, but this photo is surprisingly absent. Like, I think it's here on one of the photo stacks. Yeah, I have no idea where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But even then, I'm going to decompile the game and actually send you all the various post-transfer screens, any of the main screens anyways, alongside the photos, the characters.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I feel like this is the perfect point to end. So, anyways, thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.